What are you doing? Hmm? Dancing? That day, your video I shared with everyone. Everyone said, good video. Okay. Today, not dancing video. Okay. All right, guys. Don't mind my daughter at the background. My wife is actually she's sleeping here because I put on the AC. So my wife normally likes to sleep in my room. So my baby today had half a day. So she finished her school. By the way, she's graduating in another few more days. Yeah, so then she'll go to a bigger school. And because my wife was sleeping here, she also decided to come here. And anyway, that's life of being a father. Anyway, I wanted to share a casual video. That's why I just thought randomly I'll just talk to you guys. Okay, and this is about the threats that I received online. Our keyboard warriors. Some of them send what is that? What did he send? First and last warning. I have his full number. I have his details. Um, Someone I shared it with my group, and I don't know how my group managed to get all these details out. Okay, so what he said is first and last warning, else your family will suffer. Stop making videos on BJP, India, and Hindus. You have a wife and daughter. I'm giving you the final warning. Okay, so he was honest enough to send it from his actual phone with his details mentioned there. So I don't know what is he doing. He was born in what 1981. 1981. Yeah, he's from Mumbai. All right. Anyway, yeah, and I also got this one other guy. He had publicly commented, so I can share it publicly. This is what he said. He's Mr. RAHUP PLVETAL. So he commented one day ago, what is this now? An anti Hindu channel. Want to talk about Sunita Williams. I don't know who's that. What? Venus Williams' sister, the tennis player, or what? But we'll try to search stories that suit his agenda. He changed. He changed. Before, what he had put at the top is because if you see, it's said edited. Before he said, "What is this? An anti Hindu channel?" So I responded, "No, it's an Uncle Hindu channel." I was just slightly taking it. Then 23 hours ago, almost 24, he said, "I pretty much like your videos because you criticize, okay, Indians as a whole. But lately, all this anti-Hindu shit, you're targeting all the rice bag converts. Now, as an audience, you must be taught a lesson now. Thailand is not very far." So then I responded, "So what are you planning to do, sweetheart? Tell me." Okay. So what I'm trying to say here is, these kind of threats, there are much more. Actually, there are much more. I just don't want to dig it all out. And receiving death threats, uh, profanity towards my daughter, towards my wife, towards my family, that's very, very common. I guess when people get very angry, some of them they think that's a way to get their message across, giving death threats and whatever. Now, it's not that I'm taking it very lightly. It's not that I carry a dime. You can do whatever you like. I'm invincible. I don't take the safety and security of my wife and kid lightly. But at the same time, you need to understand that the number of emails, messages, or from various social media, it is quite a lot. So, I mean, if I were to live with the fear of each and every message that I receive, uh, I don't think I could function. So, why exactly am I making this video? I just wanted to just share with you how that guy sent that message. I don't know what you call it, a death threat or family threat or whatever. But my main point of sharing it is to tell you this is how people are online. And it's not limited to only India, it's there in all countries. Okay, it's there in all countries. But since my target audience is predominantly Indians, I have to focus on Indians. So, this actually sums up the main reason why I've told you I prefer not to stay in India. I prefer not to be in India. For the simple reason being is, if you have a different opinion, if you have an opinion that is not liked by an individual or a group or whatever, our Indians have this tendency to give death threats or to threaten people. And they normally, you'll never see an Indian come alone. He will come with, 5, 10, 20 people, whatever. And they'll always try to, uh, you know, put their religious symbols or whatever. And because India is predominantly more of a Hindu nation, it is the Hindus who do this. Okay, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all the Hindus do this. Okay, there are these low class, low educated, or hardly lack of education, unemployed individuals, and it's a sad thing that majority of Indians live below the poverty line. Majority, okay, almost I think 80%. They get, if you check the standard of earning the salary, it's peanuts. In India, it's absolute peanuts. So that is why I find it very funny when someone says India is a 10 trillion or 5 trillion economy. It is a superpower. It is the greatest nation in the world. Most of the people don't even have basic amenities. Okay. It's at the top, you have the richest of the richest, like Reliance, Ambani, Adani. You have all the rich and powerful guys, but they are just handful, man. Handful CEOs. Rest, everyone lives hand to mouth. It's a very tough life. So in these conditions, I guess the youth, they don't have a direction, they don't have a purpose, they don't have anything else to do. So they give meaning to their life by joining religious groups, political groups. And then you have the jobless ones who feel I'm very macho if I send someone a death threat. I talk about their mother, their sister, their daughter, you know. So it's sad. It's sad how the country is. Now, I know what you would say. Yeah, you would say that then stop making videos like this. Stop being anti-national. Stop being. Okay, so what do you want us to? You want everyone to praise India. You want everyone to talk highly about India. You want everyone to, if there's a rape, we put it under the carpet. If there is a crime, we don't talk about it. If there's a religious atrocity that is done to a minority, we act like it never existed. So, what do you want? You want everyone to sing the same song? Be all of them should be BJP. All of them should be Hindus. All of them should say Jai Shri Ram. I mean, it's like if you don't agree with me, then you're my enemy. It's like how the BJP slogan was: if you're not with us, you're against us. And this message goes exactly opposite to what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said at the interview. He said, no, what did he say? I welcome criticism. I welcome criticism. So in the same way, they don't want to be criticized. And what other videos am I putting? Okay, some of you are saying that it is slightly old and what it is many years ago and all that. Yeah, but it is still reality of India, right? It actually happened in India, right? So whether if you can bring Jawaharlal Nehru and the Mughals, and you can talk about 400 or 500 years ago, you converted to a rice bag. You can bring 500 years ago to suit your agenda and your narrative. I can't bring an incident that happened 5 to 10 years ago. So that is hypocrisy. It's like you can criticize everyone, you can give death threats to everyone, you can do whatever you like, but others can't question you about it. If that is the way India should be run, I'll tell you, India is going to be a horrible place. You will get people taking the law in their own hands from these BJP and Hindu groups. I'm not talking of all of them, all the Indians, but the specific group like the RSS. The previous video, this group of Indians went to a restaurant and they saw saffron colored napkins or orange colored napkins, and they said, "This is Hindu." Then, if a female wears a bikini that is orange in color, what are you going to say? This is Hindu religious symbol that she's wearing, or someone wears an orange underwear. In fact, these sadhus and all that, they wear orange undergarments. So, so what are you going to do? I mean, stop acting like an idiot here. And, when you bring up how desperate Indians act, especially the tourists, when they see a female, or how they misbehave when someone's celebrating Holi by, and the guys are putting color, they will start fondling her breasts or touching her private parts or throwing an egg and smashing sewage water on her. You bring that, oh, that is anti-Hindu. Come on, man. Grow the fuck up. That's what I say. The final thing that I want to say is, you know, uh, it's not that there aren't psychos. There are people who can really cause harm. You just need one in a million, and that one can hurt, harm you, or whatever. But just think about it. For a video, for an opinion, a person can give you death threats. A person can target your wife and your kid just for an opinion. That clearly shows you the level of emotional maturity, empathy, not empathy, emotional maturity that Indians have. Um, Sadly, it is almost the majority. Is almost the majority who, um, if they don't, if you don't agree with them, then they don't like it. There are very few Indians who I can call mature. Luckily, in my group, I have many of them. But then again, like I told you, if someone has to cause you harm, you don't need 1 million of them. You just need one. And that one person can destroy your life. Anyway, I wanted to share this. Hope you didn't mind my daughter was dancing in the back. The only reason I let her be here is to show you a side that just like you have a family. I don't know if you have a family. Normal guy. Okay. I have a wife, I have a kid, and I live a normal life. So if you have a purpose, if you have a family, if you have work to do, if you have a goal, you won't have time for all this bullshit. There are people who criticize me. There are people who give me bad words. There are people who give me death threats. I'm not focused on them. Anyway, if India has to grow and change, if Indians have to achieve success with this attitude, with this behavior, it's never going to happen. I can openly challenge you. You can continue your whole life giving people death threats and making fun of them. But like I always tell you, focus on you. Only then you'll achieve something. But you start doing all this bullshit. No. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts. And that guy who sent his number and details forwarded it to a couple of people. So I'm very sure once if the authorities were to call him, he's going to be very mellow. He's going to be very polite. He's not going to be so macho that he claims to be. But online, when you're there online, you become Superman behind a keyboard and mouse, or just a smartphone. You become ultimate. But reality is totally something else. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts. And by the way, one final thing for those who keep calling me a coward and this and that. My name, email address, contact number, all my details, everything is online. It's open. So, but you have not shared anything about you. Nothing. And you hide behind a fake name. So who exactly is a coward? That's a question. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's me signing off. You guys take care. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Chalo. Take care.